Are you a student in Canada who has received a scholarship, bursary, or grant? Are you wondering how these awards will affect your tax return, what you should claim, and what will be tax-free? I will outline the tax implications of Canadian scholarships, bursaries, and grants, so you can be better equipped to handle your taxes and make informed decisions about your education funding. The good news is that many scholarships, bursaries, and grants in Canada are tax-exempt. This means that you do not have to pay taxes on the amount you receive as long as you satisfy certain conditions. To qualify for the tax-exempt status, the scholarship, bursary, or grant must have been received in connection with your enrollment in a program that entitles you to claim the education amount tax credit. This typically includes a full-time or part-time post-secondary study in Canada. If you are a student with a disability or a part-time student spending at least 12 hours per month on courses, you may still be able to claim tax-free scholarships, bursaries, and grants for programs that do not qualify for the education amount tax credit, provided that the funding is used for qualifying educational expenses. In addition to the tax-exempt status, the Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, provides a scholarship exemption threshold. This threshold indicates the maximum amount of scholarship, bursary, or grant funding that you can receive tax-free. Currently, the threshold is $500 for part-time students and $5,000 for full-time students with disabilities, per month of enrollment. If you receive a scholarship, bursary, or grant that does not meet the qualifications for tax-exempt status, or if it exceeds the scholarship exemption threshold, the excess amount will be considered taxable income. To report this income on your tax return, you should enter the taxable portion in line 13,010 of your T1 General Income Tax and Benefit Return. It is important to note that if you receive multiple scholarships, bursaries, or grants, you must report the total taxable amount on your return. If you receive other forms of financial assistance, such as cancelled student loans or employment-based awards, these may also be considered taxable income and should be reported accordingly. Beyond the tax implications of your scholarships, bursaries, and grants, you should also be aware of the various education-related tax credits that are available for students in Canada. These can help to reduce the amount of tax you may owe and further ensure that you are making the most of your educational funding. Examples of education tax credits include the tuition and education amounts, the Canada Employment Amount, interest paid on student loans, moving expenses for students who move to attend school. Before claiming these credits, make sure to research each credit's eligibility requirements and maintain accurate records of your expenses in case of an audit. Understanding the tax implications of Canadian scholarships, bursaries, and grants is an important aspect of managing your finances as a student. By familiarizing yourself with tax-exempt status qualifications, exemption thresholds, and potential tax credits, you can ensure that you are accurately reporting your education-related income and making the most of your financial resources. Don't hesitate to consult a tax professional or access the wealth of information available through the CRA if you have questions about your specific situation.